So, if you were totally hooked on the series Shōgun like I was, you know that the story doesn't just end when the credits roll. And today, we're going to show you exactly how to step out of the show and onto the real battlefield that decided the fate of Japan.
Okay, so what is the real-life connection here? Well, the series does an amazing job of showing the political chaos and all the shifting loyalties of that time. And all that tension, all that drama, it's basically a direct lead up to one single massive battle that would change everything. Now, we really have to get this straight. The Battle of Sekigahara, this was it. This was the moment. The one battle that would decide Japan's future for centuries to come. On one side, you had the Eastern Army, led by the super ambitious and clever Tokugawa Ieyasu, a name you'll definitely know from the show. His goal? Simple: rule everything. And on the other side, the Western Army, led by Ishida Mitsunari, who was fiercely loyal to Hideyoshi's young son. It was the ultimate showdown: ambition versus loyalty.
And the winner? Tokugawa Ieyasu? All right, so you're probably thinking, I have to see this place. Okay, first things first, where is it? Sekigahara is in Gifu Prefecture, and it's perfectly located right between two major spots you're likely to visit anyway, Kyoto and Nagoya. So let's say you're coming from Tokyo. It's actually a pretty simple three-step trip. First, you're going to jump on that world-famous Shinkansen, the bullet train, and zip down to Nagoya. From there, you just transfer to rapid train, then a short little local train, and boom, you're right at Sekigahara Station. And hey, it's just as easy from other big cities too. Coming from Kyoto or Osaka, just take the Shinkansen one stop to Maibara Station, then grab the local train. So, how do you actually want to experience the battlefield itself? You've got a few really cool options, and each one gives you a totally different perspective on that crazy day. So the big question is, how do you want to walk in the footsteps of these samurai? Are you feeling like a tough hike up to a mountain fort to get that commander's eye view of the chaos? Or maybe a more relaxed bike ride through the countryside, stopping at all the key spots? Let's look at your choices.
Okay, let's break it down. Walking is amazing, right? You really get to feel the ground, especially if you're a hiker and want to check out those mountain fortresses. But just a heads up, this battlefield is huge, so you're not going to see it all in one day on foot. Now, if you want to see most of the main sights in a day, renting a bicycle is probably your best bet. It's highly recommended for getting a full picture. And if you're short on time, like on a day trip, a car tour works great. But just remember, you'll be limited to where the roads and parking lots are.
Now look, you can totally explore this place on your own. But if you really want to unlock the stories buried here, if you want to turn a peaceful, quiet field into a scene of epic drama and betrayal, getting a guide can change everything. You know, someone who visited said it perfectly. This is a site that gets way more interesting when you have a guide who really knows the local history. They can point out details you'd walk right past, they can explain the strategies, and they just bring the whole story to life in a way a sign or a map just can't. So when it comes to guided tours, you've basically got two main styles, and they're both pretty simple. Option 1 is train and explore. You just take the train right to Sekigahara Station and meet your guide there for a walking or bike tour. Option 2 is Shink, Kansen, and car. For total convenience, you can have a guide meet you with a car right at a nearby bullet train station, like Maibara or Gifuhashima. Super easy.
And booking a private guide is what turns this from a tricky trip into a perfect, unforgettable day.